This episode of America the Podcast is brought to you by Real American Political Conventions. Political conventions so American you can pick anybody you want over the age of 35. Do you hear me, Democrats? Anybody you want. I mean, my God, did you watch that debate? Christ, oh, we're doomed. That's Real American Political Conventions, available wherever freedom is sold.
Hello, America! It's America, the podcast!
Oh boy, that was certainly a debate.
Yeah, I am, let's call it scared? Scared, yeah, scared is what I'm gonna go with.
Yes, that's a good emotion.
Dude, what the fuck is that?
Oh, it's the America is doomed alarm. I had it set to go off if America was actually doomed.
Ugh, God, that was so loud.
Yeah, sorry about that. Forgot I installed it.
Well, so what then? Are we fucked?
A little bit, yes and no.
Well, I guess let's focus on the no first.
Well, simply put, based on the power of memes alone, Joe Biden will simply not win this election.
What do you mean memes?
The pictures on the internet, the I can has cheeseburgers cat or whatever.
No, I know what a meme is. I mean, what are you talking about?
Well, the images and videos of that sweet, doddering old genocidal man are now making their way across the internet, and, well, he's just kind of going to be a laughingstock from here on out.
But Trump lied the whole time.
Joe lied too.
Yeah, but Trump lied more.
Oh, his people don't care about the truth, and everybody else only cares about the border and the stock market because the news tells them to, as well as abortion and cannabis, which I could use some about now.
It looked like Joe was on it the whole time.
Yes, that granddaddy perp, it seems.
We should,
Get some of that, yes. I'll have Carolyn with a B take the jet out to Colorado. But meanwhile,
what can be done about this disaster?
well, there's a few options, actually. The convention is coming up, so they could contest his candidacy and pick somebody else, or the Democrats could simply go to the White House and tell him to step down. Uncle Barack Obama could call him personally and say, please step down for the good of the country. My God, what are you doing? But he would do it in his very long, pausey Barack Obama accent, which I am not going to do because I feel like it might be offensive.
I don't think it is, but I feel like you should play it safe.
Indeed. But as I was saying, there's all of those options and then secret option, well, D.
What's option D?
Well, he, dies.
Well, I don't want him to die.
But I thought you hated Joe Biden.
Just because I don't like the guy doesn't mean I want him to die. Dude, okay, we're getting off track.
Something you think Joe Biden wouldn't ever do considering his obsession with trains.
Fair enough, but what about the 25th Amendment?
Never going to happen. Kamala Harris does not want to become a lame duck single-term under 6-month president.
You don't think she would win against Donald Trump?
Well, technically when polled, the American people said any hypothetical Democrat would be better than Joe Biden, but no, I do not think Kamala Harris can easily beat Donald Trump.
I don't know, man. I mean, if he were to, say, pass away, like you said, terrible option D, then, you know, that isn't the sympathy card there?
To a point, yes, but whether or not he passes away or simply steps down, the American people view Kamala Harris as sort of a wet blanket.
Yeah, but even if he were to step down or whatever, like, she's the heir apparent simply by being the vice president, isn't she?
Well, Joe Biden wasn't in 2016.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
My point is, even if Joe Biden were to step aside or the worst would happen, the Democrats would not risk it on Kamala Harris. They would put someone forth who is guaranteed to win, like Gavin Newsom.
Yeah, but he just said that he wasn't going to do it and that we need to be supporting the president.
Because he has to. Timothy, I have been working in politics for the better part of 250 years. I think I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but...
But nothing, my friend. Gavin Newsom is simply playing political theater and saying what he needs to say now. If the Democrats were to convince Joe Biden to step aside, he would absolutely be jumping right into the race. Either he or Gretchen Whitmer.
Oh yeah, the governor who almost got kidnapped by a bunch of Trump supporters?
Indeed. She would be my pick, although I do love me some Gavin Newsom, especially because he and I go to French Laundry in California at least once a week.
You mean that place that's like $1,000 a plate where the 1% eat?
Indeed, and because I'm part of the 0.01%, the good governor always seems to forget his wallet every time we go. But he would make a fantastic president.
Yeah, he would. I just don't know if he'd actually run. But what do you think about, option H?
Option H?
You know, Hillary Clinton.
Ah, indeed. Well, first off, let me make the options going forward because I would have gone with something like option Pokemon Go to the polls. But secondly, yes, I did consider Hillary Clinton.
And what do you think?
She won't do it. I already tried asking.
Oh, for real?
Well, I texted her, but she didn't respond. Not a lot of, signal in the woods.
Right. All right. Well, what do we do going forward, man? What's going to happen?
Well, you and I are going to smoke about an ounce of Granddaddy Perp when Carolyn with a B gets back from Colorado. But as for the rest of America, well, the news will go crazy for about 2 weeks and the Democrats will freak out. The Republicans will make fun of them and say Joe is done. And all of the gods willing, the Democrats will convince Joe Biden to step aside, allowing a contested convention to happen where they can pick somebody new and come together and unify as an entire party. Someone under the age of 60 would be preferable.
Yeah, no argument from me there, but do you think this could actually happen? I feel like we're going in circles because it's been a long night and man, I am just mentally drained from watching that doddering old man just, oh my God, kill his campaign.
Oh, I fully understand where you're coming from, son, and we will be drowning our sorrows soonly. But to answer your question, I don't know if they can and don't know if they will. We cannot predict politics, and it is sort of irresponsible to do so, but I love doing it anyways.
Right. So what was this episode?
Oh, to simply boost our play numbers by monopolizing on the SEO of the debate.
Where did you learn all of those terms?
I remember things. I don't remember what I just said, but I remembered it at the time.
Yeah. All right, well, want to drown our sorrows?
Indeed. I would like us to make some watermelon caipirinhas.
Ooh, that sounds really good. I have some cachaça, and I think we have some watermelon too for the dogs. So yeah, let's do that.
You're going to give me America the dog's watermelon?
I'd give it to her as a TRAAT.
You don't have to spell that. She's not in here.
Yeah, but she's got really good hearing.
That she does, unlike Joe Biden.
Oh, perfect callback to end the show.
Indeed. All right, America, you've been listening to America, the podcast, the original series. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to subscribe and follow wherever you get your podcasts. You can also subscribe to America the Podcast Presents on YouTube for all of our America the Podcast Presents shows. And don't forget to follow the show on TikTok and, again, YouTube at America the Podcast for new videos every day. And don't forget to follow Cute News on TikTok at cute.news and on YouTube and Instagram under Cute News Team. They're very cute, very sentient, and very good at doing the news. As for us, we're off next week for the 4th of July and my birthday, so you can enjoy the Christmas in July episode, which is we're just going to do a Christmas Carol this year, The War on Christmas Volume 7. If you want to listen to the George Santos one, you can just go back and listen to it. It's really not that far back. Neither is the Christmas episode, but we're just trying to fill up the podcast feed.
Oh my God, hurry up and finish. I want to copy you.
You're the one that makes me do this. Oh, whatever. All right, America, good night and good fight.
It's America, the podcast.
You've been listening to America, the podcast, the original series. The show stars Tim Phillippe and Theb starred the embodiment of and only hope for America as themselves. Any additional voices heard in this episode were portrayed by the fabulous cast of voice actors listed in the show notes. The amazing America, the podcast theme song you are listening to is by Timmy Two Step, and all other music and sounds heard in this show were procured through Story Blocks, Pixabay, freesound.org, and Sonus. America, the podcast, is recorded at Shway Media Studios in Austin, Texas, and is mixed and edited by Tim Phillippe. Executive producers for this show are Alana Matos, Tim Phillippe, and Thebadias Starred. For more information, please visit shwaymedia.com and americathepodcast.com. Copyright 2024, all rights reserved.
This has been a production of Shway Media, all rights reserved. For more information, please visit shwaymedia.com.